I don't really feel like it anymore tonight.
It's done.
I'm
Hello.
tired.
It's Ace
My
Attorney
feet hurt.
time. Same, though.
I've updated the autopsy reports.
I would like to load the selected data. Okay, so last time we were investigating the crime scene, we literally just got in this room and this person appeared. Because Maya was touching shit. And Maya was touching shit, and then she came up and was like, hey, don't touch shit. The day of the crime. Could you tell me anything about the day of the murder? Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see.
Only one assistant?
Yes, well, the studios isn't doing so well right now.
Mulligan, I'm not even a step ladder. I'm like one of those things that's just like 3 steps.
Like a stool.
What do they even call those? Like a no, not quite a stool. It's that thing that's like a downgrade from even a step ladder.
It's when you need to reach something that's like 2 feet higher than you can reach.
Yeah, one of those things. Like
I have
half
bad
the time...
news. They're also called step ladders.
Oh no.
No, it's smaller than a step ladder.
There must
be
like
a small one. It's like there's like 3 steps.
Yes, and it's
boosts
called.
you up.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm wrong. Step stool.
Step stool. There it is. I knew if I kept unhelpfully explaining things aloud, you'd get it.
No, I knew what you meant. I just thought it was also called a step ladder.
And
No,
yesterday
I'm a
was
step
only
stool.
rehearsal for our action sequences. My microphone's in the wrong place, excuse me.
You must place it next to your keyboard.
No, I'm
so we
moving it
can get
away
that.
from my keyboard.
Uh-oh. I don't know what all that banging does.
I see.
I think I muted the stream somehow. Oh,
In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there along with everyone else.
Security guard here?
Yeah.
Along with everyone else.
She's just in the background going, oh!
The employee area. That's where Powers' dressing room is, right? Yes, that's the place. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. Then I saw WP go into his dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that. Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room? No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private... What kind of girl do you think I am? What kind? No, I'm sure you're a fine girl. Sorry. So much for getting a confirmation of Powers' alibi.
What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything.
I spilled chips.
Bad. If WP was the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph. Look at this photograph.
Every time I do it, makes me laugh. Sorry, I know you're busy. Not really. Actually, there's been something bothering me.
It's the guild after I killed this guy.
That's what I'm talking about. A clue. A lead.
Well, I don't know about that, but that day, just after noon, I sensed someone was here. You sensed?
Bruh.
Yes, several times. Some other
Submit
studio
to the court
employees,
record.
maybe? No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from... outside. Really?
But wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them?
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry I don't have any better information than that.
No, thanks. That helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put that security lady on the spot. Da 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 da.
Sensing someone.
What the hell is that on Joey's head?
So you sensed that someone from the regular film crew was in the
What does that
studio? Yes, I think. I think doesn't cut it in a witness testimony.
Nick, what about that security lady? If someone else came into the studio, she must have seen them.
Alright, well, I guess we're gonna go investigate the security lady. Did I say investigate? I meant interrogate.
What up, dude?
Oh, Miss Oldbag. October 16, Global Studios, main gate.
What? You still here? Great. I have to do this thing that I. What is Mole guy going on about?
Look at this photograph.
Oh, I don't know the lyrics to look at this photograph. I just know look at this photograph. There's
What the
words
hell is
after.
on Joey's head?
I know another Nickelback song if that helps. I know the Rockstar one. That one. Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost.
Hey, we found some shit.
That shit.
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
Queen Swissy is
Why,
subscribed for
cock-a-doodle,
23
fuck
months,
you.
currently on a 23-month stream.
Wow, what a loser.
Stream, Jesus.
A 23-month stream, can you imagine?
I've been here forever.
Look at this graph. What? I saw that suspicious look on your face.
I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 p.m., correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. You sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times?
Sure as can be.
But we have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here that day.
The bear. Oh, dude, it's a sick bear. What?
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 Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time?
Dot, dot, dot.
Now that can't... Yeah, she was in the background of that one shot, so she wasn't watching the whole time. Ma'am.
Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me?
Eek.
Alright, here you go.
Alright, you better tell me quick, you spiky-haired cretin.
Never mind, I thought it was gonna be, and then it wasn't.
I thought so too. Someone's been complaining about the work I do, huh?
I think it's coming. Oh no!
We were just talking to the assistant in Studio 1.
Maya, no!
She's not even a full-time employee.
I hear it.
All you youngins are like that nowadays, running your mouths like there's no tomorrow, saying this, that. Well, I let you do things to expect you else. Back in the day, we cry and shame you used to cry.
She left.
Jesus.
Maybe I'd be able to do that, but the choppiness from the stream makes it just impossible.
It's also
Well,
really fast.
Nick,
It's so fast.
this is our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulders.
Are you ready to break the law?
I mean, I'm gonna investigate that there computer. Also, there are birds.
Chirp, chirp.
The computer that runs the studio security cameras.
Yuck.
Nick. Shut up. That's my line. Maybe we can see that photo of Powers with this computer.
Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer?
Maybe.
Try it, yeah. Okay, well, let's give it a
These
try.
birds got real loud out of nowhere, huh?
Yeah, right?
You know how to work these things, Nick?
Looks like I just have to enter in a
Computers?
few
Yes.
numbers. Let's see.
I do, in
First,
fact,
I
know how
need the date of the
computers
murder.
work.
Looks like the camera turned on at 1 p.m. that day. 1 p.m. That was when the security lady arrived at the guard station. Please enter the number of the security camera. It was 307, I think, because I literally just listened to this. There, entered.
Nerd. Hey, it printed out the data for the day.
Let's see what we got. Huh? This is Maya.
How is this a picture of Will Powers?
Well, he is the one who always wears that suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him.
I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. Something's printed on the back.
Huh? October 15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2.
What does that mean?
Maybe there's more photo data from that day?
Nope, that's the only one on the computer. Hey, Nick. Can you imagine if fucking Navi from Legend of Zelda had this voice?
Hey, listen.
Hey, listen. Can't we use this photo as evidence for the trial?
Yeah.
We'll put that security lady in her place
no.
with this.
Because you obtained it illegally.
Right, we'll put her in her place.
Don't worry about it. Hey, that's what I said. Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says. Or don't. Wait till the trial, you dipshit.
Wait, let's not.
Good. Why not?
It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon.
Except you legally have, I'm just gonna be done. It's fine. Whatever.
Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for. Why, you could be the next evil magistrate.
Hey, why do I have to be the villain?
Relax. It was just a joke. So are we done for today?
We didn't find anything. I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really is that security lady. I doubt that very much. She seems to lack the required competence.
Right.
I can play this game with one hand now that I know what buttons to use.
La-di-da.
It's good because I can eat with the other hand. October 18, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 4.
And then you can read your lines with the other hand.
Bonk.
Ah, yes, finally. Court of now session for the trial, Mr. Webber.
Hey, you were gonna do like a distinguished Southern gentleman.
Ready, Your Honor.
Yeah, yeah. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. You open his statement, please.
The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October... Fuck.
On an October fuck.
On October fuck, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio 1 of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact.
I doubt that very much.
Let's see. Very well. I'd like to move on to opening testimony.
Yeah? Would you now?
Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call for us.
Very well, Your Honor. I call a most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand.
It's him.
Gumshoe.
The big boy.
Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court.
Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. This one. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio, see? This here is the employee area. The actors did a run-through of their action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studios.
Trials have to be done in 3 days, Josh. There's no time for that. There's no time for sharing evidence and fair trials.
You're right. The security lady that works at the studios was here at 1 p.m. on that day. Past to the security station, there's a gate, see? Past that, the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder, where the body was found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer. The defendant, Will Powers. And the young woman, the production assistant.
She doesn't get a name.
All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. Then, after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. Now jump ahead to later to that day, 5 p.m. The production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was cancelled.
Dead body.
Because of the murder.
Because one of the people that was gonna be rehearsing was dead.
The time of death was 2:30 p.m.
Would have been quite difficult.
The samurai spear found lodged in the victim's chest was the murder weapon. That's the case in brief. Or in boxes if you prefer.
God damn it, I was about to say that.
Anyone like to hear that again?
Should I listen to that whole thing again? No. What? I get it. I think I can probably remember that. I hope so.
So the murder weapon was a spear. How medieval.
Samurai spear added to the court record.
Your Honor. This case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that
Where are
question
my
is...
suspenders?
Where are my suspenders? What did the security lady at the guard station see?
Understood.
Oh boy.
Let's call the security officer to the stand.
Are you sure?
Indubitably. Will the witness declare her name?
I do declare.
I do declare.
My, aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered.
Never mind, get her off the stand. Your name, please.
Oh dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma.
Your name, please.
He has such a hard time getting people to just say their fucking names. Seems Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting his witnesses to say their names.
Wendy Oldbag, dearie.
Bruh.
Oh boy, here we go.
So you just got my gross and howdy dearie. So the other children make fun of me because of their name. Can you believe it? But this boy, captain of the chess club, he called me Oldbag while I described.
Objection! I object to the witness's talkativeness.
Objections abstain.
Nice.
The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand.
I doubt that very much.
I was just getting to the good part, dearie.
Perhaps we can get to the testimony.
Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct? Yes, I was. And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by. You know your stuff, dearie. You may begin your testimony.
I do know my stuff. She sure is one hell of an old bag. Witness testimony, witness's account. I didn't realize how often this game says hell.
On the day of the murder. Oh yeah, right. Wait, is this?
Yeah, this
No,
is
this
the
is new,
first
right?
time. Yeah, it's
Okay,
when it's
great.
green is when it's repeated.
I see. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest had been doing a run-through there since morning. I, well, had some errands to run that morning.
Alright.
Anyways, it was 1 when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from there until 5. Now, the murder happened at 2:30, right? Hello, Ezekiel.
Hi, Ozzy.
Interesting to me because a certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was heading toward the studio.
Oh, no, I wouldn't.
You saw the defendant then? Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
Gotta sound more sure.
Day of the murder, poor old Hammer and the rest. Had some errands to do. This seems suspect. Hold it! What kind of errands?
Oh, you know.
No, I don't.
Answer the question.
Actually, I was watching poor Hammer and Powers, observing, you know.
Observing? Weren't you
I
supposed to
will
be at the guard station?
Whippersnapper, I told you I locked the gate, didn't I? I did my job.
I'm not sure your boss would see it that way.
Anyway, I always watch Hammer's run-throughs. Always. Never missed one in all my years.
Wow, I want to see a Steel Samurai run through too.
You can quit being a spirit medium and take up guard duty.
Not a bad idea.
There was
Wait.
one when I got to the guard
Anyways.
station. I was at the
Alright.
main gate from 9 until 5. Murder happened at 2:30.
Absolutely not, Ezzy. He is always eating a ham sandwich.
It was Powers. I think not, probably. I'm gonna press, though. Hold it! So you saw Mr. Powers?
That's what I said. Got wax in your ears, Sonny.
Nick, this is your chance.
Yeah, time to pull out the secret weapon.
I'll say it again. It was him. Said it before and I'll say it again.
No it wasn't. Shit. I mean, this is obviously an Edgeworth trap, right? Because she gave Gumshoe the same picture. Objection! Let me get this straight, Oldbag. Or Miss Oldbag. You've been saying since yesterday you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you?
Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo.
Rips it into shreds.
What is this exactly? What am I looking
None other than the
here?
Steel Samurai, defender of Neo Old Tokyo. Miss
Nerd.
Oldbag. Is this the Mr. Powers that you saw?
Of course! Didn't your mama teach you any sense, Sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right?
No, they can't. Well, I mean, I wonder.
True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai. That was a face.
Wow.
I know that. I wasn't born yesterday.
Obviously.
No one in this court is accusing you of that, Miss, witness.
He's having trouble calling her Oldbag, apparently.
However, you do not have proof that this person in the photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you?
Well, initially he was just a fancy boy, but then Swizzy decided to take it. I allowed Swizzy to do cowboy, and he decided to take it in a more, like, southern gentleman, always holding his suspenders sort of direction.
I do declare.
Nosy old man.
Plus,
Of
I'm
course
bad
I
at
have
fancy boy.
proof.
What?
Huh?
Even Edgeworth is surprised?
The prosecution would like to ask the witness. Please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time.
How was I to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you.
This is a court.
Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good as... He told me this isn't... Wait. Any good as evidence, pal? He didn't even give it a second look.
Now he's... now he's... Wow, old Windbag has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good.
Let's hear about your proof, then.
I would love to. Witness testimony. The man in the photo.
I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now, look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his legs, see? Clear as day.
He's dragging both legs, by that logic.
That's how I knew it was Powers, happy?
So he had sprained his ankle. Very well, Mr. Wright, we're cross-examining the witness.
He's gotta be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals.
Weird. Weird phrasing.
Never say anything I don't mean, mind you. Hold it!
Whippersnapper!
Hey, I haven't said anything yet.
I'll have you know I'm not pointing fingers at anyone behind their backs. Everything I've said is on the straight and narrow.
Oh, here we go.
Always wide by each other, point fingers this way, that something old, they want to cry.
Mr. Wright. Please, for all our sakes, try not to upset the witness.
I think Edgeworth has met his match. Morning during the run through the action scene. Saw Powers trip and fall. This might have something useful. Hold it! Trip and fall?
Yes, and to think he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai. What a laugh. So Powers sprained his ankle. I helped make it better for him, of course. Had to put some ice right on that.
You helped make it better.
I kissed it where it hurt.
Let's just skip over that part, shall we?
Where was the assistant then?
Oh, her? She was cleaning up for backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle.
You may continue your testimony.
Hold it! Which prop? He broke a
No,
prop?
you mayn't.
Sure did. His own samurai spear.
His samurai spear? The murder weapon?
Luckily, I was there with my duct tape to fix it.
Strikes me as a significant detail. I better write this down in the court record. Samurai spear updated in the court record. A break in the shaft has been mended with duct tape. Sprained his ankle pretty bad. No.
I think we've heard enough. Haven't we, Your Honor?
One thing that bothers me.
Which is...
Where is this steel samurai costume now?
Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking, though.
Cool.
A bad answer.
Not the answer I wanted.
Anyway, that's not important.
I disagree.
Kinda is.
Important.
The witness did see the steel samurai, yes. And it is clear that the person in the steel samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers.
Was it, though? Is it clear?
I suppose that's
It's
right.
so
Are
unclear.
you sure, Your Honor? Objects. Hold it right there. We keep talking
Hold
possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the steel samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers.
The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else had not caught on camera that could have killed Mr. Hammer. We have to consider that a possibility also.
Oh, do we?
Oh, do we? Then allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Mr. Honor. Will the witness continue... Mr. Honor, God damn it. Will the witness continue her testimony, please?
Oh boy.
No need to ask twice.
I would wish you wouldn't. Witness account continued.
Don't look at me.
The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., true? The only person I saw go to the studios before then was Will Powers.
But it wasn't.
No one else went there.
I mean, well, it probably wasn't.
If they
Looks
had,
nothing
I
like
would
it.
have seen them.
Is that the whole testimony?
Bad testimony. So if no one else went to the studio, then it would have to be the Steel Samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Okay, so I think I know what it is here, but do either of you know? I will go through our evidence real quick. There's a card key, which we took just to get around. The guide map isn't really helpful. The autopsy report's not really helpful. There's this thing, the Powers photo. He's dragging one leg, October 15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2.
What's photo number two?
Yeah.
Who took photo number 1?
Right.
Who
Where's
was
that?
number 1?
Yeah, where are the other photos? The only person I saw, no one else went there? Bullshit. I think it's this. Hold, objection! Hold on.
Objection!
Look at this photograph one more time.
Every time I do it makes me laugh.
This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct?
Mine's a good so bad. And what the
Yes,
hell
sir,
is
is,
on
Sonny.
Joey's head?
So, whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture?
And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground.
What?
Right. Anyway, it's also true that the computer at the guard station records all security cam data.
Oh, you know, if you wanted to work in the studio, we might have an opening.
That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo are printed the words October 15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2.
Even I know that means it was taken on 2 p.m. on October the 15th. Really, Sonny.
Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is that the bit at the end where it says photo number 2.
Photo number 2?
The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this be photo number 1 if it really was the only photo? Bonk.
Order! Order!
Every
Please tell
fucking
the
week
court
with
what
this
you
shit.
mean by this, Mr. Wright.
Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows that not one, but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet there was only data for one of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access, the security lady herself.
Eee! You watch your mouth, whippersnapper!
E.
The only person I saw that day was Will Powers.
But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by.
Well, yes. That's what it would seem to mean.
Can the witness explain this to the court?
I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Edgy boy, help.
Huh? Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either.
He's like, what? I wasn't paying attention, what?
Somehow you are. You're a whippersnapper too.
Am not.
Whippersnapper?
What?
Something the matter, Mrs. Oldbag?
Ah, that's right. I just remembered something.
My ass.
Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate. Someone other than the Steel Samurai.
Well, Yes, I suppose you could put it that way.
The judge is getting so tired of these cases.
I have fucking I see. Your testimony, please.
This is only the third one, and this judge is in every fucking game.
Poor guy.
He's got such a life ahead of him. The other person.
Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it now, I remember throwing out one photo that day.
Why would you throw out any photos? Miss Oldbag, this is the first I've heard of this.
Oh, well, of course, Sonny. I've only just remembered it.
Right, anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination.
The faster we can get this witness out of here, the better.
Well, I'd say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this.
Alright. Every day I have one to go through the photos and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking. I would like to know more about that, actually. Hold it. How exactly do you determine what isn't suspicious looking?
Oh, you can tell by looking at their faces, for the most part.
What?
For the most part? This is a murder trial, Miss Oldbag.
Well, I didn't touch that suspicious-looking Will Powers photo, did I?
I think she's missing the point. I think now I remember throwing out one photo that... What? Of what? Hold it. Well, who in the heck was in that photo you erased?
A fanboy.
Fanboy?
Steel Samurai fanboys. Real freaks, if you ask me. They get information about the rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're all hanging about. One was there that day.
Objection! Wait a second! Didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Those were your words.
Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area.
We did know that.
Yep.
The grate has been loose for a while. It leads outside, and well, that's where they come in.
They come in through the drain?
I told you they were freaks. Oh, and they're kids, children, whippersnappers.
Kids? So on the photo that you erased...
It was a boy, probably second or third grade.
Oh, jeez. What?
Out and about by himself.
A stand samurai.
Water! Let me get this straight. You saw two people pass by the gate on their way to the studio center. One was a steel samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be about second or third grade.
This sounds a little ridiculous, I'm not going to lie to you.
This is...
Well, yes, you see his type here every day. Can't stop him, can't catch him, they're too fast.
What?
Won't stop. A boy in second or third grade. I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear.
impossible, I think. It's quite heavy.
Have you held it?
Yes, just now. I've been holding it the whole time.
The judge rises up, twirls the spear around, kills Edgeworth.
I keep it for in case anybody gets a little unruly in my court.
Right, I said as much. I said I didn't pay him much mind.
Nope.
Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there. That makes him a suspect.
Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him. Bonk.
This court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. And no forgetting vital information this time.
For the love of God.
I swear to Christ.
I will kill again. October 18th, 11:08 a.m. District Court, defendant lobby number 3. Mr. Powers?
Yes. God, fuck.
Tell me straight, were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio?
See, right.
I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping. Honest. So who was the Steel Samurai in that security photo? How should I know? The Steel Samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really. What? You should take cake. You should take cake. You should take better care of that stuff.
Swissy's turning into a YouTube poop before our eyes. Did I really get to you, Swissy? I'm sorry.
He's devolving.
It's not even that funny.
I know. That's why I'm
I
confused.
know, that's why we're just kind of sitting here being like, is he gonna stop?
Hang on. Give me a minute. I'm good.
Are you? How are you doing?
It seems like you're not.
Pretty bad, it seems. Swissy, are you tired? Are you okay?
Help me!
I can do nothing about this. I'm sorry, I'll stop trying to be funny. God.
Hang on, let me just scream real quick. Ah! Okay, I'm good. I couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a samurai.
Jesus Christ, Swizzy.
We're
You've
moving
really
on.
fallen
Costume.
apart.
So where does this leave me?
It doesn't look good. You're the only You're the only likely suspect right now.
Yuck. What are we going to do?
First, we play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could conceivably have done this.
Right. And it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day.
Right, but if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot.
You don't sound very optimistic.
I'm not optimistic at all, actually.
Bruh.
Imagine your lawyer says this shit to you to your face.
I'm not optimistic.
Things are
You're
looking
probably
grim,
gonna
bud.
die.
Hey, Nick, it's time.
Okay, let's
I mean,
go.
some lawyers do that, and then they, like, push people for more money. It's like, I don't know if I can do it. You're gonna have to pay me more. What does that mean? Please don't sigh like that. Sniff.
Bonk.
Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on the matter?
The prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studios was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence, but there is still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers.
Okay, guilty.
You've convinced me. Very well, Mr. Wright, your thoughts.
The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who could have committed this crime.
Dun, dun, dun.
Order. Interesting. Let's hear who you have in mind. However, be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized.
Right, great. As if the stakes weren't high enough.
So, who was this person other than Mr. Powers that could have committed murder?
I mean, it's not the grade school boy, obviously.
The assistant. I don't know.
So, I think here, the logic here, I'm fairly certain we're supposed to accuse the old lady. And I believe the logic
really?
is that since she was at the rehearsal, she would have known about the limp. And could have faked it. Whereas the assistant was not at the rehearsal, so she even told us, like, that girl didn't know about it.
Right.
So the security lady
Fair.
is the only person who, out of these three, who could have conceivably faked it.
Gotcha.
It was the security lady, Wendy Oldbag.
Who?
The Steel Samurai is dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about that morning's injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. There was only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. The security lady, Oldbag.
She's about to start.
What? Whippersnapper?
Bonk, bonk, bonk.
Order! Order! Is this true, Oldbag?
Oldbag? That's Miss Oldbag to you.
Miss Oldbag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the Steel Samurai costume, which is a sentence, then slipped into Studio 1, the scene of the murder.
But why would she go through the trouble of wearing the Steel Samurai costume?
Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in his costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers.
I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright.
Oh yeah, right there. Sherlock Holmes 2, baby.
Nice. Nice.
Shut the
What a
fuck
guy.
up. Huh? That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Doesn't he usually jump up with an objection and some new damning evidence?
I have a new autopsy report.
Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter?
Yeah, I have a new autopsy report. It says that Miss Oldbag didn't do it. That's what it says on the autopsy report. I don't know why it says that, but that's what it says.
It's just what it says. I don't make the rules.
The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time.
What? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, so you all think I did it, is that it? Edgy boy, don't just sit there, do something.
What's my move? Maybe now's my chance to take this the whole way? I don't know. I'm assuming press further it would make, like, give Granny a break doesn't seem to be helpful.
Well, that gives you the other day.
The very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldbag's actions on that day.
But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer?
You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive too.
Indeed.
That did it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope. I feel like there will be some hard feelings.
But wait just a minute. What about the other person who went to the studio?
The
The
child?
boy, the one whose photo I erased.
He's only a grade schooler, as you said. Second or third grade, was it?
That doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could pin my own in 10-second stops.
What?
Your thoughts, Mr. Wright?
That boy is not the killer.
But how can you be so sure? Oh, is it being nice to kids and mean to your elders day, whippersnapper?
I have proof. What? You do? I do?
Proof?
Indeed. Let's see this proof, Mr. Wright.
This is the worst, by the way. I want everyone to know this is the worst.
You have proof that shows the boy could not have committed this murder?
I guess the camera?
I thought it was gonna be the spear because it's too heavy.
Right. It was also broken.
Is it broken in the picture? I mean, I guess that doesn't really matter now.
Man, I can check. I mean, it looks like it's still taped around the top bit, but it's hard to say.
Right.
Okay, screen to Studio 1. Oh, right. Studio 1 needs a card key to get in.
Yeah.
I think that's
So the
what
boy
it is.
couldn't have gotten in.
He couldn't have got it in. The employee area's got the grate that he could sneak in, but the gate requires a card key, which only employees have.
Yeah.
So I think that's it. Take that!
The boy worked here.
The scene of the murder, as we all know, was Studio 1. However, you need a card key to enter Studio 1. I stole Will Powers, borrowed Will Powers to get in there. How could a boy with no formal relation to the studios have a card key?
I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this?
The windbag speechless? This has got to be a first.
Very well.
Bonk.
The court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Miss Windy. What was her name?
Something Oldbag, Your Honor.
Then the prosecution will look further into this Oldbag before we continue. That is all. This court is adjourned.
Damn. She just
what a
got
good
fucking
game.
dumpstered. Uh-oh.
What? Wait a second.
What?
I'm not going to sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree. Me? I'm talking.
Oh, boy.
Oh, great. Stop the presses. The windbag wants to talk.
Miss Oldbag, what's this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony?
Again?
Again. Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about.
Not to talk about?
Not to talk? By whom?
Huh? You mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk?
Well, testify.
Witness testimony. My lips were sealed.
Global Studios wanted me to keep very quiet about something. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me to just pretend they hadn't been at the studios that day. But if you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free.
Mrs. Oldbag, this is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now?
Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told.
I appreciate your reference, Molo guy. No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
Oh boy. Man, I don't think she said anything untrue, so I'm just gonna go ahead and press most of these. Well, the studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studios. Hold it! Who are these other people?
Well, the director and producer, for starters.
The director?
We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of their action scene without a director? Of course. Oh, I didn't realize it was still him.
Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it.
So where were these people?
The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime, and they had a meeting after that.
Where?
Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer.
Studio 2? There was a Studio 2?
Well, if you look at the guide map, here it is. You go through the gate and all the way to the left.
The path where the monkey's head was fallen over.
Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the cross-examination?
I think I've already asked all my questions, but... I mean, yeah, there's nothing else... I don't think there's anything else useful we can get from that. Your Honor, we have learned there were others at Global Studios on the day in question. The director and the producer and some bigwigs were all present. Yet, as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers. Bonk.
The court acknowledges the defense's point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Mrs. Oldbag, again, and more information about these other people we have just been told.
He looks not happy about this.
Rabble. I understand, Your Honor.
His eyeballs are shaking.
Wow, you didn't sound mad at all. You didn't even say it through gritted teeth. Like, I understand.
What is
Your
happening? My internet. Okay, we're good.
Okay.
I was critiquing your voice work. Is what was happening.
Oh, in a good way or a bad way?
Bad.
Yeah.
I'm assuming bad. Okay.
Listen!
Say, you gotta grit your teeth more when he's mad like that. You'll sound better.
Just mime whatever the the character is doing.
Yeah, no, that's the point. Because he'd be like, I understand, Your Honor.
I am so pissed.
I have
So much arthritis.
Well, I apologize to our one viewer.
All right.
I am terribly sorry.
4 viewers.
I do apologize. Man,
I'm sorry my voice work isn't up to snuff. It's...
Oh, yeah. Don't worry.
I'll come
it's
back
only
next
because...
week with more passion.
It's only because I am a master of voice acting.
That is all. This court is adjourned.
Bonk.
I should do a southern accent for some person in one of our games. They're fun
October
to do.
18th, 1:04
They are
p.m.
fun.
District
Your
Court
Honor.
defended.
Especially when we get to say Your Honor. Your Honor.
Mr. Honor.
If it pleases the members of the court,
I do declare.
I do declare.
Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me.
Ha, see what I did there?
Really? It's nothing. Gran.
What?
Did that girl just say grin out loud?
Oh, or should I? Sniff.
We'll be going down to the studios to do
Jeez,
some more
Did
investigating.
she just smell me, mate? That ain't
We have to
cool.
find out more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. So now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination.
So, Nick, have we figured out just who it was in that Steel Samurai costume?
Nope.
No?
Could it really have been Old Windbag?
What do you think, Mr. Powers?
I don't think it was her, really. Neither do I. Fuck, I burped. Nick. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers.
Poor Old Windbag. I feel kind of sorry for her.
Don't. Well, she wasn't winning any points in there with or without my accusation.
You whippersnappers!
Okay, let's get down to the studios.
Right. We'll be back to visit you soon. Have fun in jail. Thanks. Thanks, guys. Sniff.
To be continued. Ba 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 ba.
Ba-ba-dum. Chung chung.
Ba 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 ba.
Bum 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 bum.
Ba-ba-ba-bum-bum, ba-da-ba.
October 18, Wright & Co. Law Offices. Ooh, what a day.
This is no time for relaxing, Nick. So you think WP's got a chance?
I guess that really depends on the people we found out about in today's trial.
The director and producer.
Yeah, them.
Well, what are we doing here then? Let's get to the studios. No time for time.
Oh boy, she's gonna be pissed. October 18,
All
2:16
work,
p.m.
all the time.
Global Studios main gate.
No one's here.
Right, now that they have Miss Oldbag in custody, oh thank god. I guess they don't have anyone else to replace her.
Hey, in the guard station, look, she left her donuts. Oh, now I want donuts. What? I wasn't going to eat them.
I don't believe you. Studio 1. October 18, Studio 1 entrance.
Hey, Nick. It looks like
God.
Detective Gumshoe isn't here today.
You're right.
Who the fuck is
He's probably
he?
up to his neck in paperwork after the commotion at today's trial.
The assistant's probably here. So, Nick. Remember that Studio 2 we heard about at the trial today? It was down that path with the fallen tree, right?
Yeah, I think that's what they said.
Maybe the director and the rest of them are there today. Now's our chance, Nick. Let's check it out.
Let's. Outside Studio 2. October 18, Studio 2 off entrance.
This is Studio 2.
I thought so.
It doesn't really look like much of a studio, does it?
No, that it does not.
Hey, there's a trailer over there.
It looks pretty sturdy for a movie
It looks-
set trailer.
Oh. Are we sure this is a studio?
Let's examine some shit. I saw something on that other side that caught my attention. I mean, many things, really. The Incinerator is the primary among them, though. How do I investigate?
Right.
Just enter. There we go. An Incinerator. Apparently they just put this one in. It's already covered in soot. They must not clean it much. A light van for moving staff and equipment around. They've kept it in pretty good shape. Looks like it'd run fine.
Well, let's go for a drive.
Sure,
No.
if I had a license.
Nick, you don't have a driver's license? I thought
You're
you said you don't need
17.
one.
But look, I have this.
Why are you showing me your attorney's badge, Nick?
It's just a thing I do. Don't worry about it.
Looks like 2 people ate here. There's nothing left on the plates.
Hey, so they ate T-bone steaks too. Well, where's the bone then,
What
you
is it
fucking
with
idiot?
steaks around here?
Hey, there's always room for steak. I agree. But something does seem out of place.
She does
What?
have that third stomach.
That's true. Just for
It's
steaks.
truth.
I don't know. It just feels odd.
Oh, I guess that'll come up later, probably. Damn it. No. God, I want to go back. Q. Why is Q the slide button? That's so weird. Hey, that's weird. There's some flowers here.
Wow, so pretty. They're taking good care of these.
Don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous.
Yo, what if he tripped and fell on a... Oh, there's a bent pike in the fence. Yeah, let's go inside.
Having a driver's license isn't as necessary in Japan with all the efficient public transport and bikes and all. Fair. I wonder what that's like. You think it's okay? Oh well, it's locked.
Oh, well. It's... Oh. Ah, shucks.
Well, I don't know if there's anything else to investigate here. Let's look in the windows. On closer inspection, this trailer looks like it's been here for a while. I don't think this is part of some temporary film set. Nope, can't look in the windows. Can I not investigate this? This seems pertinent. Alright, well, never mind. These look like materials for making a movie set.
They've been sitting here for quite some time. This might as well be a junkyard.
I really can't investigate this busted one, huh?
Nope.
Guess
Nope.
not.
What do you think this is?
2. There's a big 2 painted here.
Probably because this is Studio 2.
Probably.
Genius.
Though it doesn't look anything like a studio. I'm just making sure I'm not missing anything. Pretty sure I got fucking... It's hard to hit
What
the
is that noise? Is that just like birds?
Birds.
Okay. I don't know. Is
It's
this a
very
new
out of
thing that's
place
happening?
since there's
It's-
no other
It is really weird.
sound.
Yeah, it's literally just bird noises every couple seconds. Alright, well, I don't think... Hold on, I can... Oh, I have to click and drag? Are you kidding me? Fuck this. Okay, don't think there's anything else
What?
here. I guess we'll go somewhere else.
You have to click and drag what?
Mouse. Alright, well, let's go to Studio 1, I guess. See if there's anyone in here that wants to talk.
I don't really want to be in here.
Yeah, it is a murder scene.
I want to go someplace else. Nick.
Fine.
I am a child.
Fair. Not sure why we even let you in,
This is
frankly.
child.
Is there something else I'm supposed to examine here? Because I feel like I've gotten it all.
I'll have you now.
Incinerator oh, clearly not, or something. It would have triggered something. I assume. This is one of them their games where sometimes the thing you're supposed to click on is super specific. And it will not let you advance until you click on it. No clues here.
Can't you click on something with a clue? Didn't you say you could? Like, couldn't you click on the
No, you have to
murder
like.
hole
No, you could. You have
with
to.
the pen?
No, you have to present evidence to people to advance sometimes.
Oh.
It's not quite the same. But there's nowhere else to go. There's no one else here.
What's the Q button? It says slide.
Does this.
Oh, that's
when,
stupid.
For when you're on one of them wide screens. I'm gonna have to fucking look up a guide.
So, pulling up the court record doesn't do anything? Like, you can't select an object and be like, this could relate to this.
Nope. They'll figure it out eventually. Walk through. Case 2, I think. Nope, case 3. Forgot about that first one. Didn't really. I guess it didn't really count.
Did you ever go to the
Turnabout
other
Samurai,
available place? Can't you go to
investigation.
the...
Investigation day 2. Okay. Security lady. Okay. You begin in the detention center. Talk to Will Powers. What? We did not begin at the detention center. Well, I guess we have to go talk to Will Powers. Fuck. Outside Studio 1. Move. We have to go back to the gate. Move. And we go to the detention center. Okay, here we go.
That's your fault.
Yeah, I mean, it would have made more sense to
Oh,
talk to him before
Mr.
going to the
Wright.
studio, but I didn't.
Thank you for earlier.
Not at all. We got lucky, to tell the truth.
You can say that again.
We got lucky, to tell the truth. Let's not.
You can say that again. So, WP. Do you have any leads that might get us going in the right direction? So you read it, so I got confused. Sorry, but no. Be sure to tell us anything that comes to mind, no matter how small. The fence did it.
We can't rely on getting lucky again tomorrow.
Yes. Sniff.
The fanboy. Do our fanboys sneak into the studios often?
No, not that I know of. That security lady's pretty strict with them. But in today's testimony, didn't she say they were often hanging around? The kids really, really love the Steel Samurai. They sneak past when she's not looking, I guess.
The director. Was the director present at the morning run-through?
Yes, he was. He was directing how the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate should move.
Like a director, yeah.
Why didn't you tell us that before? Well, just the studio asked us to keep quiet. Even me, the suspect.
Yeah, even me, accused
That
of murder.
has nothing to do with this. I hate to repeat myself, but Nick here is a newbie lawyer, fresh off the bar. When he loses, he's going to lose big. When? I see. Sniff.
Whose side is she on?
You aren't hiding anything else from us, are you? No, I sure hope not.
Good enough, I guess. Back to studio. Head to the employee area. October 18, Global Studios, employee area.
Look, it's that assistant girl. Hey.
Hi, WP's lawyers, right? I heard about the trial. Great job, guys. Oh? Oh, ho, ho, don't mention it. Is it true they caught the security lady? Oh. Oh. Oh, ho, ho. Actually, she just called me. She told me to cover up that drain. You mean that one? She put fucking cardboard and duct taped it on there? Wow, what a mess. I know.
That's you.
I'm not so good with handiwork. Some assistant, right?
Yeah, but you do work on the props and the backdrops, right?
Right. Just lots of times they end up looking worse than they did before I fixed them.
Oh. Oh. Well, I'm sure these things happen. Nothing to worry yourself about.
You're right, I won't. Personally, I think she should worry at least a little bit more. If you'll excuse me, I have to go to the guard station. I'm supposed to fill in for Miss Oldbag.
Are you even qualified? Right.
I mean,
see you later
all she has to
then.
do is fucking watch a computer and not delete pictures.
I mean, like, legally.
Is there, like, is there training you have to go through to be, like, a private security guard?
I don't think
I
so.
would imagine.
No, if you're not armed. Well, I don't think
Like,
there's
I
training
don't-
for
I don't think
being a
Miss Old-
bouncer at a bar.
I don't think Miss Oldbag
Yeah,
is a
but I
fucking
don't think
licensed
I don't think
security
anybody.
officer.
I don't think just anybody can cover you, though. Is the thing.
I
Why
mean,
not?
Right?
probably not. No, that's
No, I
fair,
don't
because
think so.
I was thinking,
It's
like...
private property. They can have whoever they want be their security.
Like, imagine
it's
it.
not a legal position.
Imagine at Target, Supes, your security guy isn't there, and they're like, "Hey, Supes, can you cover for the security guy?" No.
Yeah, but this is a different situation.
Yeah,
the
that's-
security
Yeah,
person just
well, not
sits in
really.
a booth. Yeah. If the security job at Target was just like sitting in a little hut and watching people walk in.
She's a fucking glorified secretary, basically.
Yeah, I mean, you can make that argument about any job. Like, you couldn't just cover for someone if you didn't know how to do the job, but that's always true. It's not specific to being a security guard or not.
Good luck with your investigation.
What? Yeah, but
So, how about this?
so the fanboy they were talking about in the trial today, he came in through that drain.
So it seems. I guess they covered it up in a hurry.
Hey, Nick. If that drain's covered, the boy won't be able to get in.
Yeah, I think that was the idea.
I feel kind of sorry for him, though. Don't you?
What, you want to rip the grate off?
Really, Nick? We can?
No.
Whoa, she's serious? Uh-oh. Rip it open.
Rip it open.
Well, I guess some things are just made to be broken.
Yay! You know, Nick, you're pretty swell sometimes.
Sometimes?
Hiya! There. That should make the kids happy.
The things we do.
I mean, the Steel Samurai did kill somebody, so you know.
Anyway.
Show's probably canceled.
Anyway, let's not worry about that anymore. Back to the main gate. Oh, hello.
Ho ho. You look a little out of place.
It's the clothes, isn't it? I thought my camo vest might do the trick. Kind of an alternative guard fashion thing. Sure, the studios. So how are the studios doing? There's police wandering around everywhere. It's terrible. They won't even let me clean up. Don't want me disturbing evidence. I haven't even cleaned up our lunch plates from the day of the murder. You mean those plates with the steak bones left over on them in the employee area? Yeah, can you believe it?
Do kids sneak in here a lot?
Well, I don't think there's that many of them, but I do see one in particular a bunch. He's always gawking at the sets or snapping pictures. You should see old Windbag's eyes flash when she sees him. She has a bit of trouble catching him, though. I heard something at the trial today. They said the director and the producer were here the day of the murder. Oh, sorry. I was in the prop storage room, so I didn't see them. I guess they were here, though. The studio head seemed pretty eager to keep us quiet.
So they were trying to protect the director.
More the producer, really. The producer's our real star here. She saved these studios from the brink of disaster and kept them running. I don't think we'd still be in business if it weren't for that producer. The producer, huh? The producer, huh? Well, let's go back to
Kept
the...
producing, huh?
Shut up. Back to employee area. And then dressing room. I'm reading the guide now because it's very easy to get lost. WTF? What's the dudes, Lamau?
Kill me. Huh? Wait, you first. Who are you? You look pretty suspicious to me.
Whatever, lamers. How could you not know the great Salmonella? I make elite shows, The Steel Samurai, mine, RTFC.
Read the film credits.
Really? You're the Salmonella? I'm so sorry. You looked so sorry.
No, quite alright, really. It's fine. Raffle.
What is it?
You know, on closer inspection. Yeah. Hot.
Stop. Stop.
I give you a
Stop
lot of
it.
cosplay because that costume rocks yours. Yeah.
I don't like this game anymore. Rock stores. What? Hey, you're drooling.
Remember when I said this chapter has some of the best NPCs?
Best?
Best.
Lol, buffer overrun. You've triggered my creative powers. Yes, it's coming to me. Pink Princess. The sequel to the Steel Samurai. Pink Princess, Warrior of Little Old Tokyo. Ruffle, Lamau.
Raffle, Lamau.
Pink Princess?
Why's it gotta be Little Old Tokyo? Why can't it have a cool name like Neo Old Tokyo?
Maya, we really need to talk about cool. Anyway, what the fuck is up, my dude? The day of the crime. Did you notice anything unusual on the day of the murder?
Oh, I know who Drew dudes are. That security lady told you about us, eh?
That's right.
It was a pretty regular day. We had a run-through for an action scene in the morning. Then a meeting from lunchtime in the Studio 2 trailer.
See, you can talk normal sometimes.
I was
Well,
so
no,
busy I didn't
I
even
think
get a
it would
chance to eat lunch, sad face.
I think it would be better if you weren't actively sucking off the microphone when you were talking.
I mean, it's a good voice.
How did he do?
This guy definitely exudes a sort of voice.
Sort of energy, yeah. It's a very wet sort of speaking way, manner.
Yeah.
A T-bone steak, was it?
Yeah, of course. I hate missing out on food.
Nick, what does suck sores mean?
No idea.
Anyway, I was in a meeting from noon until after 4, with the producer and some bigwigs from the network.
Mr. Hammer's time of death was estimated at 2:30 p.m. If he's telling the truth, that meeting gives him an alibi. The producer? About the producer who was at the meeting with you.
Oh, you mean Dee Vasquez? She's a genius. Mad skills all the way. Scary, though. Sweats. She broke through these studios back from the brink of destruction.
Blech. That was hard.
She's the one who made it possible for me to make the Steel Samurai.
You had a meeting with her on the day of the murder, right?
Yeah, we were together from noon to 4 p.m. the whole time.
Who exactly are these bigwigs people keep mentioning?
Oh, the boss over at the network and some sponsors. Also a few production guys. They piled into a limousine and got here right around noon. Major tension, Sweats.
Were all of them with you the entire time?
Yeah, unfortunately. They're all gray-haired geezers. Scowl.
Sounds like they'd all be reliable witnesses. Well, I think that's all I have to gain from you. So I'm gonna go anywhere else now. Goodbye.
Thank God.
Go to Studio 2 now, it says. So now I can go to Studio 2. And there will be someone there, presumably. Unlike last time when there was no one there. October 18th, Studio 2 entrance. This place is deserted. Crash!
Bandicoot. Nick. What was that noise?
Sounded like it came from inside the trailer. Someone must be inside.
Hello?
No answer.
Hello.
Pretty suspicious if you ask me, Nick. Let's go in.
I'm not sure we should be barging in. Huh, it's locked.
It was locked earlier. Are you surprised? What? Don't we have a key?
Yeah, but we sequence broke it to find out it was locked. No, but there's probably one in the guard station at the main gate.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's borrow it.
If they'll let us. Let's go steal a key.
Borrow.
Oh, God.
Ah!
You again.
Eek.
How rude, acting like you've seen a ghost.
You certainly
you
got
put
back
quotes.
to your post quickly.
Oh, the police took me away, they did. They pulled out a spare steel samurai costume. Told me to put it on. Can you imagine? How could I?
I've died. Yeah, I really love it when my connection
you?
goes when
Saw
my
that.
connection goes to 0 kilobytes per second. Okay, here we go.
Hello.
I'm back
Hey,
now.
man.
Everything's fine. Mr. Powers is pretty tall.
As soon as they saw there's no way I could wear it, they let me go.
I guess that would rule out her being the murderer.
Anyway, know this, whippersnapper. This old lady never forgets a slight or insult. And you won't get any information out of me. My lips are sealed.
You sure are talking a lot for someone with sealed lips.
Starting now. 1, 2, 3.
I love how you did it like
This-
the fucking
No.
Ow,
owl, yeah.
This lady's too much. I would like you to know, just for the record, that the guide says, hold on. Head back to main gate. Oldbag is back. She has nothing to say of worth.
Nice.
I mean, where's the lie?
I mean, we'll just do this because she's not going to talk to us apparently anyway. I'm about that kid you saw.
If I see him again, I'm taking him down.
Nick, look at her eyes. She's serious.
The director at all. About the director, the one who was here on the day of the murder?
If I see him again, I'm taking him down.
Nick, I think she's losing it.
Cool. Waste of time. Anyway, I think that's a decent enough stopping point. How do I... Oh,
Yeah,
right. Escape. Save. There we go. How many save slots are there? Not that I'll need
lot.
them, because, like, you can, you know, save whenever. 10. Anyway, that's gonna do it for us. Thanks for watching. Click all the links and shit, and there's this a stream tomorrow. It's gonna be maybe the finale of Tokyo Mirage Session, so, you know, tune in.
Hey.
Thanks for watching. Have a good night. Bye.